Cheverus is a commune in the southwestern suburbs of Paris, France. It is located 9.9 kilometers from the center of Paris and is in the department of Hauts-de-Seine in the region of Île-de-France. The commune is known for its famous porcelain production at the Manufacture Nationale de Cheverus and for being the location of the International Bureau of Weights and Measures. Geography. Location: Cheverus is a commune in the western suburbs of Paris, 10.5 kilometers to the west of the Cathedral of Notre-Dame de Paris, with an eastern edge by the river Seine. The commune borders the Île-de-Seine, an island in the river Seine, in the commune of Boulogne-Billancourt, adjoining Cheverus. Situation of Cheverus. Map of the commune. View of the commune of Cheverus in red on the map of Paris and the Petite Couronne. Geology and Landforms. The area of the commune is 391 hectares. The altitude varies between 27 to 171 meters. Work at Cheverus, including for the construction of the expressway, permitted an update of interesting fossils in different geological layers. For example, in chalk, some types of sea urchins, belemnite beaks, rinconellus, and oysters were found. In the coarse limestone, ammonites. Hydrography: the Seine. The Rue de Marivelle, which empties into the Seine 80 meters upstream of the Pont de Cheverus. Climate: the climate of Île-de-France is oceanic. The popular observation stations for meteorology at Cheverus are Orléans-Velliers et Villers-Cotterêts Airport. The climate in the departments of the small Parisian Crown is characterized by sunshine and relatively low precipitation. The following table allows a comparison of the Île-de-France climate with that of some large French cities. The following table shows the monthly averages of temperature and precipitation for the station of Orly collected over the period 1961 to 1990. Routes of communication and transport: roads. Cheverus is traversed from side to side by the RN10, today downgraded and allowing connection of the city to Boulogne-Billancourt and Chaville. It is also the starting point of the RN118 at the level of the Pont de Cheverus. Cycle paths: Cheverus presents a main traffic artery which supports important transit traffic at morning and evening peak hours. This allows preservation of its secondary residential purpose from suffering the negative effects of through traffic, and on which the Development Zone 30 was under study, as early as 2007. The City Hall has, however, launched a reconsideration on these routes for sharing public spaces in favor of soft links and the use of public transit where they pass. Since November 2011, 15 streets have two-way cycle lanes. They are the subject of ground markings and installation of specific signaling panels. Avenue de la Cristallerie. Rue Branquish, between the Rue de Ville d'Avray and Rue Bernard Palissy. Grande Rue, between the Rue de Ville d'Avray and the Place Gabriel Péry. Rue du Docteur Gabriel Lederman, between the Rue de Riehl and Rue Jules Sandeau. Rue Rieucros, between Place Pierre Brossolette and Rue de Ville d'Avray. Rue Brongniart. Rue Elie Couteau Engerno, then Rue Victor Hugo. Rue des Bartillettes, between Rue Benoît Malin and the Rue de la Garenne. Rue Albert Damas, between Rue Avis and the Stade des Fontaines Turn. Rue Rouget de Lisle. Rue Jules Ferry. Rue du Docteur. Rue Charles Vaillant. Rue Jean Jaillaux. Rue des Verrières. Public transport: bus routes 169,171, 179, and 426 of the RATP bus network. Route 469 of the Établissement Transdev de Nanterre, Transdev Establishment of Nanterre. Route 45 in the PHE Acute BU's bus network, and at night by N61 and N145 of the Noctilion route network. The city makes one minibus available to people with reduced mobility, l'Autobus, the other bus. Rail: Cheverus is served by Cheverus Rive Gauche station on the Transilien Paris-Montparnasse suburban rail line. It is also served by Cheverus Ville d'Avray station on the Transilien Paris Saint-Lazare suburban rail line. It is also served by the Musée de Cheverus and Brimborian stations. Online tour of the tramway of Île-de-France, which links Paris, Porte de Versailles, and La Défense. Urbanism. Urban morphology. INSEE has divided the commune into 10 islets grouped for statistical information. The commune of Cheverus includes 16 quarters, named as follows. Housing in the Project Planning and Sustainable Development approved 10 May 2007. The commune displays an ambition to maintain its population around its situation of early 2005. It has a commitment to offer every household in the commune the opportunity to live and grow in Cheverus, and a stake in preserving its fabric of facilities and local businesses. Studies conducted in the context of the show that by 2015, this would involve the construction of approximately 40 homes per year to maintain the communal population. In 2005, the commune had 24.5% of its total as social housing. These homes are mostly located along the road 910, around the city centre. The commune displays a desire to preserve this social mix by ensuring a diversity of different types of housing, under the framework of future construction operations. As such, it shows the will to maintain its social housing stock at around 25% of the total stock of main residences. On the other hand, private rental declined between 1990 and 1999. An effort in favor of this type of housing will be always sought in order to maintain the diversity of population profiles. Some areas of the city are poorly provided with social housing, and the development of this type of housing should allow a better balance across the commune. Development projects. The main projects are the reconstruction of the Quai Bossat School, the development of links between the banks of the Seine, the city, parks and woodlands by pedestrian openings designed to develop a frame of soft east-west links, such as linking St. Cloud Park, Isle-Monsieur, between Brimborian Park and the Brimborian tram station, along the Seine. A development project of the entrance of Cheverus and the vicinity of the Museum of Manufacturing by the creation of a pedestrian bicycle along the Grande Rue, behind the wall of the museum. Toponymy. The name of the locality is attested as sɛvʁə in the 6th century, originating from the name of the stream which followed the valley of Viroflay, Chavel, Cheverus. Then in the forms of Illa sɛvʁə in the 6th century, Saura, Sauri, Sèvres, sɛvʁə in the 11th century, Sèvres, Sèvʁə and Sèvʁə in the 13th century. Sèvres, Sèvʁə, Sèvres, Sèvres and France-Les Paris from the 14th century, before Cheverus. Cheverus took the name of the river which ran through it. Cheverus includes radical sav, in the sense of hollow, or radical sam, quiet. These radicals are often used in hydronymy. The root is the same for the Sèvres Nantiser and the Sèvres Niortiser, which gave its name to the department of the Cheverus. History. The town of Cheverus existed in 560, when Saint Germain, Bishop of Paris, healed a sick person and built the church. The Church of Saint Romain de Blaye, current and several times revised, dates from the 13th century. There was a seigneurial chateau. The Manufacture de Cheverus was formed in 1750, by the firm Générale. They were held by the Marquis de Fulvie, who operated at Vincennes. In 1756, Madame de Pompadour transferred the Vincennes porcelain factory to Cheverus. It was moved to the location of the Gaillader, the former resort of Lully. In 1760, Louis XV bought the factory, which thus becomes royal. The Pont de Cheverus, which was of wood, was begun in stone in 1809 and finished in 1820. In 1815, the inhabitants of Cheverus, along with some soldiers, tried to resist the Prussians who occupied and looted Cheverus. Despite the capitulation signed at St. Cloud, the 20th of May 1875, after the signing in Paris of the Meter Convention, which decided amongst other things the construction of a new meter standard in a platinum iridium prototype. It was deposited at the International Bureau of Weights and Measures within the confines of the Pavillon de Breteuil in the Parc de Saint-Cloud. The French government offered this building to the BIPM. The main lodge was, then, in a near state of ruin, following the Prussian bombardment of the War of 1870. The renovation was therefore supported by the International Bureau. The Treaty of Cheverus. A treaty was signed in the large room which currently houses the Museum of Porcelain at Cheverus. It was a peace treaty between the Allies and the Ottoman Empire, to the detriment of the latter. The Protocols of Cheverus. Protocols of Cheverus are a secret 7-point agreement recording in writing a tripartite agreement between Israel, France and Great Britain in response to the nationalization of the Suez Canal by the Egyptian leader Nasser. In 1961, the renovation of Old Town Centre, which was unhealthy, accompanied by the deviation of the RN10, was committed to by the municipality of Dr. Odek, and included the demolition of 1,500 houses and the construction of 1,600 new houses, along with 42,000 square meters of offices or commercial premises. The municipality of Jonquillon redirected urbanization at the end of the 1980s to promote the establishment of offices in order to remake Cheverus as a dynamic and industrious city. Politics and administration. Political trends and results. Since the elections of 2007, Cheverus belongs to the communes of more than 3,500 inhabitants, using voting machines. In the referendum on the Constitutional Treaty for Europe on 29 May 2005, the Sèvrians mostly voted for the European Constitution, with 69.93% in favour against 30.07% not in favour, with a 24.08% abstention rate. At the 2007 French presidential election, the first round saw Nicolas Sarkozy in the lead with 35.58% or 4,750 votes, followed by Ségolène Royal with 26.09% or 3,212 votes, and then François Bayrou with 23.35% or 2,875 votes. No other candidate exceeded the threshold of 5%. In the second round, 56.40% or 6,661 voted for Nicolas Sarkozy with 43.60% or 5,149 voting for Ségolène Royal, a result which was more disposed than the national average. In the second round, 53.06% voted for Nicolas Sarkozy and 46.94% for Ségolène Royal. For this presidential election, the turnout rate was very high. There were 18,455 registered voters in Cheverus, 89.56% or 16,528 voters participated in the ballot. The abstention rate was 10.44% or 1,927 votes, with 0.54% or 90 votes conducted as a blank vote, and finally 99.46% or 16,438 votes were cast. In the municipal elections of 2014, a list of the miscellaneous right led by Grégoire de la Roncière opposed the list led by the outgoing mayor, François Kosciusko-Morizet, and then by Laurence Roux-Fourillat after the withdrawal of the latter. In the second round, on 30 March, the miscellaneous right list gained 2 more votes than the UMP list. On 4 April, Grégoire de la Roncière was elected mayor of Cheverus by the new municipal council. Municipal government. Cheverus has implemented a communal youth council, so as to involve young people in the life of the commune. List of mayors. Since 1971, 5 mayors have succeeded in Cheverus. Judicial and administrative authorities. Cheverus is within the jurisdiction of the tribunal d'instance as well as in that of the police court in Boulogne-Billancourt. Environmental policy. The municipality wishes to enhance its environmental richness, which is an asset in terms of image for the city and quality of life for its inhabitants. It should preserve those elements which are the links of a string of parks and gardens which are also involved in large landscape continuity, of opportunities for walks and tours at an intercommunal level. Twin towns. Cheverus is twinned with Wolfenbüttel, Germany, since 1980. Mount Prospect, Illinois, United States, since 2000. Furthermore, the commune of Cheverus signed a cooperation agreement with the Maresna commune in Romania in 1991. Intercommunality. The commune of Cheverus was a member of the agglomeration community of Hauts-de-Seine and is a member of the agglomeration community of Grand Paris Seine West since its inception on 27 November 2008. Along with the communes of Boulogne-Billancourt, Chaville, Issy-les-Moulineaux, Meudon, Vanves and Ville-d'Avray. Population and society. Demography. Demographic evolution. In 2012, the commune had 23,572 inhabitants. The evolution of the number of inhabitants is known through the population censuses carried out in the town since 1793. From the 21st century, the communes with more than 10,000 inhabitants have a census take place every year as a result of a sample survey. Unlike the other communes which have a real census every 5 years. Age structure. The population of the commune is relatively young. The rate of people over 60 years age is higher than the national rate while being less, however, than the departmental rate. Like national and departmental allocations, the female population of the municipality is greater than the male population. The rate is of the same order of magnitude as the national rate. In 2007, the distribution of the population of the town by age group is as follows: 47.8% of males, 52.2% of females. Education. The city administers 6 nursery schools and 5 primary schools. The department manages a college in the region of Île-de-France, a high school by the name of Lycée Jean-Pierre Vernant in memory of the Compagnon de la Libération and historian. The college, high school welcomes the international sections of Cheverus recognized for their excellence. These international sections prepare undergraduate French and OIB. Cheverus also boasts a private institution, the Jeanne d'Arc (Joan of Arc) School, the École supérieure de fonderie et de forge, a private engineering college, is also installed on the territory of the commune. In the middle of the technical center of the foundry industries. History of education. The Maison d'Enfants de Cheverus operated from September 1941, under the direction of Yvonne Hagnauer, until November 1958 at 14 Rue Croix-Bosset. It then moved to the Château de Bussières, on the opposite bank of the Seine. In 1991 it became the Collège Jean-Marie Guyot. The École Normale Supérieure of Young Girls was created in Cheverus in 1881. It then moved to Boulevard Jourdan, Paris, before merging with the École Normale Supérieure in 1985. It held the old buildings of the porcelain factory, which today houses the International Center for Pedagogical Studies. Cultural events and festivities. On the last Saturday of September is the Dictation of Cheverus writing competition. This has been held since 2007. Health. Cheverus is home to one of the sites of the Centre Hospitalier de Four Villes, Central Hospital of Four Cities. Since 1 January 2006, this centre brings together the Centre Hospitalier Intercommunal Jean Rostand, and the Centre Hospitalier de Saint-Cloud. The site of Cheverus specializes in hospitalization and consultation in maternity, gynecology, fertility and medical services. Sport. Cheverus hosts the French Federation of Sport Blowguns, founded in 2004 by Stéphane Jouanneau. The Cheverus Football Club senior team is currently coached by Alexandra Maciejek, a former professional footballer, and winner of the Coupe Gambardella 2004-2005 with Toulouse FC. Operating in the departmental divisions, Cheverus FC just missed reaching the fourth round of the Coupe de France 2008-2009. Indeed, playing against Red Star at the Fountains Stadium, Cheverus FC opened the score in the 7th minute through Thomas Millet. The score remained at 1-0 for 75 minutes, until the equalization by Demba Diaguraga, for the team from Sèvres. The Cheverus team, however, collapsed in overtime and lost 4 goals, giving the Greens a 5-1 win after extra time. Having been a location which the 2012 Tour de France passed through on that year's final stage, Cheverus will host the departure for Stage 21. The final stage of the 2015 Tour de France, on the 26th of July, heading towards the year's ultimate finish line on the Champs-Élysées. Media Cheverus has been host to the internet radio station GOOM Radio since 2007. Worship Cheverus has places of Catholic, Jewish, Muslim, Protestant and Buddhist worship. Within this deanery, places of Catholic worship under the 2 parishes of Cheverus, Parish of Saint Romain, Church of Saint Romain, Parish of Notre-Dame des Bries, Notre-Dame des Bries. Protestant worship Reformed Church of France, Jewish worship Jewish Community of Cheverus, Muslim Worship Association of Muslims of Cheverus, Buddhist faith. It is at Cheverus where the Tin Tam Pagoda is situated. Economy. Income of the population and taxation. In 2010, the median taxable household income was €44,450. Which ranked Cheverus at 960th position among the 31,525 communes with more than 39 households in metropolitan France. Employment. In 2007, the communal employment rate was close to 100%, which corresponds to the objective which was set out in the blueprint of the Val-de-Seine, to the horizon of 2015.